Let's jump into the first story. Let's talk about Kyle Rittenhouse. Behold this image for those that are watching on YouTube. It is the prosecutor, one of the prosecutors in the Kyle Rittenhouse case, face palming. And this was when their own witness, Gage Grosskreutz, admitted he only was fired upon after he drew his gun on Kyle and then advanced on him. And the crazy thing about this is that in the trial, this guy Gage was lying over and over again, and the defense kept calling him out like, here's a signed statement, here's a photograph, here's an image, here's a video. And then only then was the dude finally admitting what he was saying was like, oh, okay, and then like changing his answer. In this instance, he was asked by the defense. The defense asked Gage Grosskreutz. He's one of the guys who attacked Rittenhouse and got shot. And the defense said it was only when you pointed the gun at Rittenhouse that he fired upon you. And Grosskreutz said no at first. So the defense pulls out a photo, gives it to him, and he's like, what's that a photo of? And he's like, you're pointing your weapon at Rittenhouse. And then he's firing on you. And then he said it again. So it was only after you advanced on Rittenhouse, gun drawn, pointed at him, that he fired on you. And that's when he goes, yes. Immediately, all the pundits are like, oh, directed verdict, it's over. But I don't know if it means it's over. It certainly means that on the murder charges, I think a fair assessment would be Rittenhouse is going to get its self-defense. But there's still the weapons charge. And Cash, interestingly, you were saying like you've tried cases before and you think the jury might actually say we don't care about this? Or
look, I tried like 60 jury trials to verdict, right? Criminal murders, homicides, bank robberies, narco trafficking, you name it, right? Every case I thought I was going to win, I lost. Every case I thought I was going to lose, I won. Juries are, and this is why there is no such thing as jury specialists, because you cannot be that good at reading 12 total strangers. And the signs in this case are good, but people are like, well, if a jury's out for 3 days, it means the defense won. There are no rules for this stuff. I think this is a very good day for the defense. And also the fact that the prosecutor in this case has his head in his hand.
This photo's amazing.
No, but just means he did not prep his key witness, the major witness in the case, the victim, because he's shocked to have that verbiage come out during trial.
He was the star witness.
Not a victim.
Not a victim. Sorry.
Not a victim.
My bad.
He was the star witness that
witness. Sorry.
Lied to the police, lied about exactly what happened here, and now this. I mean, some people are saying this is over, but as you said, court proceedings are like gambling. You never know what the outcome's going to be, and there's a lot of people threatening riots, a lot of people threatening protests, a lot of people threatening to go after the jury as well. So we're having a lot of outside impact on this very important trial that I think we should also kind of hone in on and talk about.
That's crazy to me, though. People were saying it was like Recchietta Law. There's a viral video that Viva Frei posted. These are lawyers, by the way, for those who aren't familiar with them. And Recchietta is like, directed verdict. There it is on all murder charges, which basically means, well, can you explain directed verdict?
Sure. It's this mechanism in legal trials where you say, judge, did you just see what happened? There's so much evidence to go our way being the defense. Take the case out of the hands of the jury, direct a verdict, because the law cannot convict this man based on the facts. It's rarely used. I agree with the sentiment expressed by the attorneys, but a judge can also reserve a directed verdict till after the jury even comes back with their verdict. So that's generally what happens.
Does that happen often?
Wow.
Less than 1% of the time.
So wait, you're saying that the jury could actually come back and be like, he's guilty, but the judge could go, no.
Yep. You can still file your motion for directed verdict afterwards, because you can say the jury erred. They decide the fact. You, judge, decide the law. And based on the law, you can't convict my client of murder.